Hello, friends.
Our boy St. Rogie's apologized. That's why we love him, right? Guys, did you guys really expect anything else? Sorry, right out the bat. Right out the gate, I'm yelling.
I wanted to make a video to address some of the controversy that's been going on over the past few days. And first of all, to say thank you to everyone that sent love and support. I truly, truly appreciate it. And it's been very nice to hear from you. I wanted to make this video, first of all, because I think there's a lot of people that have a distorted perception of what I do.
St. Rogie's apologized to Neil Young, Joni Mitchell. He's sorry. Now, let me say this. I called Neil Young an old angry Canadian woman. Joni Mitchell is actually a Canadian woman. I, again, had never heard of Joni Mitchell's music. Did a little Goog, and came to find she actually wrote Big Yellow Taxi, made famous by the Counting Crows. That's pretty cool. Didn't like her rendition of it. Watched a live version. Hell of a guitar player. I think she's even got old Neil Young beat. She's a great guitar player. Okay, so Joni Mitchell comes out a couple days ago and goes, you know what? The Spotfiy thing went so swimmingly for Neil Young. And guys, I'm making jest, right? Neil Young doesn't care. He got his wish. Neil Young, hella money. He's good. Now, his net worth is somewhere between 70 million and 300 million, depending on what you Google. And remember, all internet net worths are based off what is like officially on record. None of that shit's true. It's all a gray area. But so apparently now Rogan issued an apology today. And he didn't so much issue an apology like for him being him. He issued an apology that people are upset and that people are, in his opinion, and mine as well, misrepresenting him. So the whole thing sparked by Neil Young was that he proposes Joe Rogan is spreading false information about COVID and vaccines. I looked into, let me see if I can pull up the official transcript I actually found the standards in which Spotify's internal content guidelines pertaining to healthcare fall. So, they prohibit behaviors such as denying that COVID-19 exists, suggesting that mask wearing causes life-threatening physical harm, and promoting or suggesting that vaccines are designed to cause death. So that is what they will remove episodes for, okay? Now, obviously, Rogan doesn't say any of that. He doesn't make a lot of claims. I don't think he really makes claims about the vaccine. He states his observations as to what has worked for him. Now, people have agreed and disagreed passionately with those, whether it be the ivermectin, whether it be the monoclonal antibodies, whether it be whether the effectiveness of vaccines. And again, I think Rogan makes his skepticism pretty clear, but I don't think he's ever told anyone like this is the definitive factualness of it, because I think he's even of the mindset that we're all still learning, which is where you're seeing him apologize, because he goes, I just want to be able to have the conversation. And he apologized and took ownership for where he said, you know what, as soon as I had the two controversial episodes with the two doctors, I should have, if not immediately, very closely after, I should have put out interviews with people that were conflicting those opinions.
It's a strange responsibility to have this many viewers and listeners. It's very strange, and it's nothing that I prepared for, and it's nothing that I ever anticipated. I am going to do my best in the future to balance things out. I'm going to do my best, but my point of doing this is always just to create interesting conversations and ones that I hope people enjoy. So if I pissed you off, I'm sorry. And if you enjoy the podcast, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to Spotfiy. Thank you all the supporters, and even thank you to the haters, because it's good to have some haters. It makes you reassess what you're doing and put things into perspective, and I think that's good too. All right. Much love to you all. Thank you to everyone, and I'm going to do my best.
So that way both sides were actually heard or felt heard, and he's acknowledging that he has the responsibility to kind of do that now because of the widespreadness of his effect. And I think every single day Rogan is still blown away by the success of his show. He mentions it all the time. He mentioned it in this I just want to clear things up video. I don't want to call it an apology video, even though the headline will probably of this video will probably say he did, because you fucking bastards won't watch it unless it says something clicky and catchy and angry. So, guys, Rogan is a good man, and he's doing this because he genuinely doesn't want to upset people, and he's not out trying to be controversial. He's not out trying to make these crazy ass headlines. People are doing that to him, and I think it's actually causing him quite a bit of stress. I'm sure Spotfiy has come to him and gone, hey, look, this is kind of what we need you to say. We're going to back you, obviously, but this is kind of what we need to do for our public image going forward. So that way we don't have big artists like, Cardi B and stuff like that coming at us, right? I think it was interesting, all in the same token, Cardi B's lawsuit's going down right now, and I don't even know the YouTuber she's suing. Apparently, a YouTuber claimed that Cardi B had some kind of STD/venereal disease, and her show is quite popular, so that opinion, or not even opinion, she stated it as if it were fact. After that, Cardi B's team somehow got a hold of this clip, found it, sent her a cease and desist, and a part of a cease and desist is they'll send you the factual information to show you that you're wrong, and that's why they'll say, hey, you cannot say this anymore, you need to remove it and, redact it. And that didn't happen. So they've been in like a 2-year lawsuit for slander, and Cardi B won. So this chick had to pay like $3.5 million in, essentially damages to her reputation that could have been caused. Now, everyone believed Cardi when she was like, yo, this chick is bullshitting. But this is big for things like Neil Young claiming stuff. Now, that's kind of exaggerated, but like for Neil Young to claim that Joe Rogan should be completely taken off Spotfiy because he's spreading false information. If Rogan wanted to, they could play whose bank is bigger. And they could go, I'm going to sue you for slander, because what if they would have taken my shit down and I can prove that I didn't spread false information? I just gave an observation, right? Also, again, that's kind of, I'm just trying to tie the whole video together. More importantly, it's important for YouTubers like myself. Now, I've always kept a line in the sand for my show where I don't trash people. Now, I will make observations and I will say, this is what I've seen and this is what's been reported and these are my opinions on that. But I try very hard not to ever say this is fact, this is what happened, because I don't know. If I'm not there, then I don't know. And I really think this Cardi B case is going to be something going forward, is going to be big, because YouTubers should get sued for stuff like that. You cannot create content around an individual or around celebrities and make your living off that and just lie about them to get views. There's a whole channel that I've seen dedicated to a comedian that I enjoy, and I watch his podcast and stuff, and the whole channel, the guy uploads multiple videos a day. He just takes clips from the comedian and the comedian's wife's Instagram, and he just like makes up assumptions about their life. Oh, he got caught cheating because she changed her emoji from this to this. And it's like, yo, dude, what are you trying to do? Like, how hard do you need attention that you create a whole channel making up lies and falsities or exaggerations about people's lives? If you care about someone, you should want well for them. You should not want to create a channel and shit on them. I don't understand that at all. If you see something wrong, you can mention it. I'm not saying you can't use your voice, but to create an entire platform or to come out with a message like Neil Young did, which was so grandiose sounding and just, well, if they don't do what I want and they don't bend the knee to me. Look, I appreciate the fact that Neil Young survived polio in the 50s. I appreciate the fact that his kids have cerebral palsy. I appreciate the fact that he has a ton of underlying conditions and he's old as fuck. I can appreciate the fact that Neil Young is passionate about the vaccine. He should be. He's one of the people that should be taking it. But for you to act like because you wrote Hearts of Gold or whatever the fuck, or Keep on Rocking in the Free World, as Joe Rogan mentioned in his video, because you did something once that was notable and you got some money, that doesn't mean everyone has to bend to your beck and fucking will. So, again, I want to reiterate this. Neil Young, Joni Mitchell, Howard Stern, you can all go fuck yourselves for trying to make a villain out of Rogan when Rogan is really just trying to be for everybody. And I just find it interesting that these cogs and these corporate machines just can't fucking stand it. I wonder why that is. St. Joey Rogan's for president, 2024. We out.